Hello and welcome back to the Teach to Learn channel. Right now we're going to be using Recursion to create a range of numbers. This is the last lesson in the basic JavaScript module for the JavaScript algorithms and data structure course from Free Code Camp. So let's get to doing that real quick. Continuing from the previous challenge, we provide you another opportunity to create a recursive function to solve a problem. We have defined a function named range of numbers with two parameters. Two parameters are start num and end num. The function should return an array of integers which begins with a number represented by the start num parameter and ends with a number represented by the end num parameter. The starting number will always be less than or equal to the ending number. Your function must use recursion by calling itself and not use loops of any kind. It should also work for cases where both start num and end num are the same. So let's get to writing our function real quick. So since the starting number will always be less than or equal to the ending number, when the ending number is less than our starting number, since this is a recursive function, our function should stop executing. So let's start off our function with our base case. So if our end num is less than our start num, our function should return an empty array, meaning that it stops executing. Else, we need to declare a variable count array, just the name of the array that we will be returned. Count array will be assigned our range of numbers function with parameters start num and end num minus 1. So after our recursive function has finished executing, our count array should be pushed the value of our end num. And finally, our function should return our entire count array. So let's log an example of this into the console. So console log our range of numbers function with a starting value of 1 and an ending value of 7. So there we go. Our function is now done, and we've successfully added to an array a set of numbers, whichever numbers we choose, by using a recursive function. So here we go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's change this to 5 and this to 15. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 15. So our challenge is now done, and this is the code we used to do it. Let's run the test and see if we are correct. And there we go. Thank you so much for watching. That was using Recursion to create to create a range of numbers in JavaScript. See you guys in the next one.